Oh, hello. Ever wonder why your old body style Ford never rode correctly? Ever wonder why the inside of your Ford just was very subpar? No leather seats were an option back in the day? Ever wonder why the performance of your old body style Ford was just lacking of that of a newer truck? Well, today we're going to discuss what you can do to these older trucks in order to make them perform like a newer truck. That's good. Know what we did here? I added Super Duty springs up front, and the only way to do that was to add a reverse shackle kit from Sky. What it did was move the shackle to the back and the bracket to the front, and what this did was allow for a 4-inch longer spring like the newer Super Duties have, so it rides like a newer truck does. What I also did here was a do-it-yourself oil bypass system, electric fuel system using a newer body style fuel pump, a 5-inch exhaust. Also, newer body style springs in the back, more load capacity, the same leaf stack actually, but it holds more, better ride. I also added a newer body style axle, which utilizes disc brakes instead. It's an 1.5 inch wire on each side, and also in order to make it work, I had to utilize some custom hubs that a buddy of mine came up with to make it 8 on 6.5. As you can see here, I added a 5-inch exhaust. This is actually a 6-inch tip. The 5-inch exhaust really is not needed, but it sounds really good, and when you want to blow a lot of black smoke on people, it really works very well. As you can see here, I'm also dipping my hand in oil for the burn that I just did. Works very well, but I would not recommend it because it is very dirty. Good. Oh, hey, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about the performance modifications I did to this truck. What I did was add a turbocharger from an L10 Cummins, which is known on the Powerstroke world as an H2E, intercooler from Banks, electric fuel system like I already pointed down below, a stealth high pressure oil pump, their new SRP 1.1, and stage 2 injectors. And to tie it all in, I have a custom tuned chip from Swamp's Diesel Performance. Truck runs very well and can definitely keep up with all the new trucks and then some. Alright, finally on a good road now, one of the best roads in Nevada, I-80 East. I've also added gauges to this truck in order to help maintain all the barometer, turbo boost, and the trans temp. Also added here, I added a mirror of Chevrolet. The mirror has the compass and the temperature. And the final thing I added on the inside, like I said, is just the chip. This is the chip. I can just twist it on the fly, do whatever power level I want, anywhere from 40 horsepower economy to an extra 120, extra 130 horsepower on the fly. Hello. As you can see with the camera moving up and down, my suspension is doing a very good job of taking on the bumps. Not really. It still rides like a truck. Now we're going to move on to the interior. What I did here was I did King Ranch seats. Back in 1996, they didn't have a King Ranch seat option or a leather seat option unless it was a Centurion. So, I retrofitted these King Ranch seats in here from a 2004. It rides much better inside, and they're heated. Can't go wrong with heat, right? Especially when it's really, really cold outside. It really makes your butt nice and warm. Also, they're electric. As you can see, the suspension is actually working better now a little bit. Yes, the camera is still moving up and down, but do not worry about it. Once we get on the asphalt, we will be good to go. Well, hello again. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you learned something today about modifying old body style Powerstrokes. If you'd like to learn more about this, you can visit my blog at wesleyhansen.wordpress.com or follow me on Twitter or Facebook. I will be blogging about modifications of these trucks from here on out. Thank you again, and thank you for watching my video.